Hello residents of Nimbus. Today we're going to start out. I've got 43 levels. I kind of AFK'd at the Blaze Farm a little bit long. We need to fix up our... we have two of them? Well, we need to fix up one of them. We have our pickaxes and my poor baby, he's been broken. So 33 levels of enchanting to be able to replace and upgrade and... oh yeah! Now we got 10 levels left. And so we've still got another good one that we need to repair up. This efficiency 5 and breaking 3, which are the exact same thing. And then our, what is it? Unbreaking 3 fortune 2 is in the ender chest for backup purposes. The next thing that I want to show you, I'm in the villager room. I just wanted to show you, I have a whole bunch of raw chicken and I've gone through all of the villager trading things. I've capped both of them out with our new chicken farm, so that has been going fantastically. And just in case you're wondering, there's a wall on this because baby zombies, not baby villagers, baby zombies like to jump in there and eat our villagers. On the same note of I did it again. On the same note of baby zombies eating our villagers' brains, I have kind of put the castle into lockdown mode. You can see there's no tripwire here anymore. Instead, there's a button. Now, that would mean that the gate would stay open now because there's not a tripwire to shut it. But instead, I've got the thing on a timer, so that way after, I think it's like 4 or 5 seconds, it will automatically close itself. So that way our village or our castle is much safer. We have a whole lot less to worry about. There's a lot, just if I were to go out into the village, the castle gate would be left open, which would leave my castle vulnerable to zombie sieges. And because zombies got an AI update, but iron golems did not, we need to be a little bit proactive about keeping our humble abode safe. And speaking of things living in our precious abode, we've got our 2 horses down to the basement, Paige and he who has yet to be named, but he who has a name as of today. This was submitted by a couple of guys. They kind of worked it out together. Somebody made a suggestion of like Glacier Steed or something like that, or Glacier Mount, and then somebody else was like, followed it up, I think it was Travis, was like, you should just call him Glacier because he's big, he's white, and he's frickin' slow. And I think it's got like a majestic feel to it, like, I am Glacier. I will destroy the world. Like, it's just big, foreboding, just like dominating, huge presence. And then it's also like, I'm coming for you. I'm coming so slowly. I will get you. Don't you move. I'm coming. Like, I think it fits very perfectly. It's got the right amount of humor with, like, serious badassery. For today, I want to add something to the iron golem farm. It's requiring a lot of maintenance because, like, it keeps getting backed up with, like, roses over here and iron over here, which is then causing the items to filter into these hoppers, and then it's just, like, we can't, yeah, no, just... bah humbug, bah freaking roses. So what I want to do today is adjust this a little bit so that way there's an automatic item filter on it, I guess is what I would call this. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of the hoppers and move them around a bit. So that way they filter, well, this thing will automatically filter itself and automatically replenish the chests. And then what I'm going to let it do is, I'm going to, if a certain point ever gets too full of roses, I'm going to have it spit the roses into like either cactus or lava. And then I'm going to have, if it ever gets backed up with iron, then we'll just have some like overflow chest or something like that. I don't know yet. We'll figure out iron as it goes, but roses, bah humbug, who needs roses? This guy decided to join us like mid-working on it. I'm like, bro, can't you see I'm a little busy right now? So kind of here's the plan. Bro, Bro, you need to hurry up and burn to death. Thank you. Thank you. So here's kind of the plan is I've got all these hoppers here. Oh, probably want to turn those back off. I've got all the hoppers here set up in like a circular formation. What's going to happen is they're just going to endlessly loop. Oh, apparently this is outside. They're just going to endlessly loop on each other. So that's going to mean that like whenever something drops in here, I've got this one pointing here, and then all these just move in like a circular direction like this, right? Which is a good thing, because how I'm going to set this up is once everything drops, say iron drops here and then the roses drop here, it's just going to begin looping and it'll forever be stuck in the system. Now I'm going to wire it up so that way the filters are right underneath of this. The iron will probably come out of here and the roses will probably come out of here, and so that way while they're doing the loops, it'll just be like loop, oh, grab the iron, loop, oh, grab the rose. That's kind of the concept. Let me keep destroying stuff, the boring part. We've always kind of had this space down below, and I've known about this for some time now because there used to be a big problem with like golems glitching through the floor, and then like just getting stuck down here and staying, because I kept getting really high entity counts and I couldn't figure out why for the life of me. So I think I'm ready to start building the filter. I still stand by that one being the best. So what I gotta figure out now is I'm gonna go here, so that one will go there, and that gets destroyed, and then okay, that's, see how it just picked up everything? That's good, kind of ish. And then this one is gonna go here. Let me just eat a baked potato real quick. As per a request, somebody asked me to be a vegetarian. I promised I'd be a vegetarian for one episode. That's all I could commit to. I like eating flesh of animals too much. Okay. Then a comparator is going to tell us when there is a block amount in this greater than, I think it's like greater than 6. So that's going to go there, then that goes there, then we got to get rid of that. Woo. Oh, yep, that's what I was worried about. I was like, I know there's lava around here somewhere. I just haven't found it yet. Okay. So I think I could still make do with this. Yeah, so this will become U, and then redstone's going to go here, and then that's perfect. That's perfect. And then I see I've got to replace all this sand with like something that Enderman can't move, just in the off chance, in like, I don't know, a freaking million years when people are still playing Minecraft, that, oh, I forgot repeaters. When people are still playing Minecraft, I guess I could still do this. Okay. When people are still playing Minecraft, that an Enderman will move the block. Okay, so now I've got both the item filter systems. Here's the filter for the iron. This is the filter for the roses. Both of those are now set up. I've got to adjust these chests now. I've got to be able to input items into the chest. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is we're going to take and we're going to borrow these chests from the cactus farm. And then I am going to, oh my gosh, move as much of this over as I can. So just updating you on the process. Okay, Mr. Iron Golem, now that that's done, I want to have some droppers facing upwards like this. That's going to feed all of the stuff that we get, losing my voice, that we get out of these two filters into the chest. Now the tricky part is going to be this hopper is a little low and this dropper is a little high. So how can we go about, well, now we've got to figure out a way So first off, what we're obviously going to have to do is move these blocks up somehow. Or maybe adjust the filter so that way it's one block higher. Is that possible? No, it wouldn't be possible. It's got to be vertical. Sorry, I just ran through the entire design schematic in my head in that half second. At least not with this compact one. I'm sure there's another filter that could be made, but I'm not gonna. This works, and if it ain't broken, don't fix it. As we revamp the Iron Golem farm because it's semi not broken. I don't know. Would you call this broken? Anyway. Okay, here's the first kind of test prototype thing. I've got a comparator off of this hopper. This hopper feeds in from the filter, which feeds into the dropper, which this comparator will power this repeater, powers this, which will power the redstone, which will power this repeater, which will power the dropper as a block, and then given the 1 tick delay, will power this dropper. So that's kind of the concept. That's what hopefully will happen. I don't know if that's actually what will happen. Minecraft tends to be a little finicky sometimes. So we'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. So let's see. We need iron. I need to escape from here and I need to go get iron. Actually, okay, this should work. Oh god, that's loud. I haven't adjusted the lava blades. We might lose some of the... It might land where it's not supposed to. Okay. Did I lose it? Did it? Okay, no. It's down here. Which means it activated too quickly. So let's pull this back out. And I'm going to drop this back into the filter. Is it still going too quick or is it going too slow? Let's pull it out and we'll set this at max delay and see what happens. Ah, but it only did one. Because we're probably going to end up feeding more than one at a time. So we'll need... Here, this is what we can do. Hopefully we've got the room for this. Great! It started raining! And it's gonna be so overcast and dreary and gonna make me sad. Okay, so here's the next idea I had. If we take this, run this around kinda like so. And I should be able to get back up in there. Okay, yeah, run this around kind of like so. It'll... Awesome. Okay, see, that moved it up, which is... not good. It should have moved it up twice. Well. Because I can't put a block there. Okay. Okay. More troubleshooting is required. I figured out why. I just didn't add the other half to it. It needs to be clocking against itself. So, here we go. Back into the filter you go. And there's nothing in there. There's two of them in there. Should... Okay. I want to give this one more fair go. I didn't get to see what happened. Yeah, it's pulsing quick enough. Yeah, they're both getting stuck in there. Okay, gotta try something new. It is still storming like crazy in my Minecraft world, but I think I do have, even though this storm has been distracting me, the evil storm, I think I have something that's going to work now. I've got a comparator into a repeater into another comparator that's going to clock against itself into a repeater on a torch. This torch will then power the dropper, which will shoot a block up. This dropper is also powered itself. It is a redstone conductive block, which will then power this dropper after a 1-tick delay, which will then push it up into the chest. So here we go, the big test. We've already seen that that like our filter system works. So I'm gonna drop some items out here, and okay, that's a problem. Well, maybe I just broke our filter system. I'm feeling pretty confident. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling good right now. So we're gonna drop a bunch of iron ingots in here. They're gonna get filtered in, and then this is gonna pulse here. This has to be off by default, so that way this hopper can continue to push items up into here. That's okay that they're kind of pooling there. That's alright, because they're still going to make it into here, and then they're going to make it into here, and then they're going to make it into this upward chest. So I'm actually going to... Is that it? Is that the end of the stream? We put a half a stack in there, I believe. Yes! Yes, we did! And there's our half a stack. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. And see, on this side, we should be getting all of our roses, provided I didn't mess anything up. Oh, hey, and a little bit of redstone. I must have broken it. Okay, well, that's cool. There's our roses, and here's our iron. I'm basically going to emulate the exact same thing that I've got on this side over to here for the roses, and then we'll be done with this. Oh, we just got an iron golem, and the farm was about finished. I was going to put these signs up for you guys, so that way you would have something pretty to look at. But let's take a look. There's 10 of them in there now. 13, 14, 15. 15 iron ingots, that's about right, and there's still only 1 rose. Let's go grab a bunch of roses to make sure that it's working. Okay, so 29. That looks peachy. Actually, we're going to make it 28. So there should be 29 roses after I throw all of these in, right? Just throwing them in. Okay, that seemed pretty random enough. And now I'll give it a second to update, and we'll check back in a second. Woohoo! Okay, so we started with the 1, threw in 28. There they all are. Everything worked just fine. No roses ended up on the iron side. The room looks exactly as it did before. I'm probably going to drop these out. And if any random block, just in case you're curious, if any random block ever enters this thing, it'll just continue to spin. So we'll just see it flash by for 1 second, and then here in like... There it goes again. So now I've got to go through the pain in the butt process. Okay, I got it. Okay, so that's basically how that works. I might extend that out so that way we can have a double chest here on both sides. You know, I didn't have the room to add the rose destroyer though, like I wanted, but you know, compromise and stuff. Let's go see if we've got time for anything else today. Okay, I got those extra chests added in. That's gonna give us quite a bit more squish room before we start that. We're gonna have to start to worry about like collecting and stuff. So the next thing I want to do, we've had this open room here, and I'm trying to fill up the castle, make it more populated, trying to get it feeling just a lot better. So I want to add something. I've seen these a couple of times before. This is my variation of it. This is going to be a, oh god, what is this called? It's shoot. It's a charcoal farm, charcoal factory thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh, brain freeze. No, not brain freeze. That happens when you eat ice cream. This is not a brain freeze. This is brain fart. There we go. I just had to take a breath. Okay, so what's happening right now is the idea behind these is you've got a chest here. You'll put just infinite amounts of or excuse me, not into the chest, into the hopper. You'll put infinite amounts of wood. That'll get funneled into the furnace, which will then cook it. In this chest, we're going to I need to get some droppers out. Thank you, droppers. Oh, that one's placed at the wrong angle. Excuse me, chest. I need to be right here. Thank you. So then the hopper is going to be like, well, then the chest is going to get emptied, and then by this hopper, like so, bam. So the furnace is going to get emptied into the hopper. This hopper will then push into this hopper. This hopper will then push into the dropper. The dropper will spit the item up, and this one will spit the item up, and then that charcoal will end up back in this chest. So it's like one big loop system. It's very, very cool. It'll basically, you just throw in raw wood, and then it populates itself. Like it'll be like, oh, I need more fuel, and then it'll give itself more fuel. It's so very cool. So the last thing I need is a comparator off of, and I need to replace the floor here. Okay, a comparator off the back into, I believe, I'm trying to do this from memory here, into a repeater, into, gosh, oh man. We're outside again. Like that. And I'm going to have to replace more blocks. That's fine. So it goes like here, and then this will loop back around, and this one here, we could just do it like this, so that way we don't have to go outside, I think. So that'll go there, and then that can go up. That can go up. And here to here to here. To then here. Just like that. And then a piece of redstone off the side. And now I'm going to go grab, I think I've got a whole crap heap ton of jungle wood. I'm going to go grab those real quick. So I threw literally my last 2 pieces of charcoal in there. I think I've only got like maybe 5 more pieces of coal. So I'm going to just throw the jungle wood in. You can see that'll start to automatically filter. Of course, this will all be closed off, and then we'll just have this, and then it'll look all snazzy, and I'll move the doorway over and whatnot. But, okay, so now we heard it. Okay, let's see what's happening. What's happening? So you go into you. Into you. Oh, hey, no, it's working. There's just one that gets left behind. That's totally fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, see, now there's 4 charcoal in there, and it's automatically populating itself with jungle wood, which is fantastic. So this is where we're going to stop the episode today, guys. We got, the residents of Nimbus, that's what I should call you. We got the Iron Golem farm, a huge update, a much needed update. This thing was starting to show its age, and now we've also got a charcoal farm. Also, I put it over here intentionally because I figured if we were to ever make a tree farm, it's gonna have to be somewhere where there's a lot of space, like a lot of vertical space. So that's either on the roof, and I didn't really like the concept of putting a tree farm on the roof. I know it makes sense, like, realistically, but it's like, it's gonna ruin the top of the castle. I don't want to look like a fairy princess. I'm gonna look like, Archduke Supreme Overlord Nims. So we're gonna put the tree farm in the basement where nobody can see me and make fun of me for it. And so since it's in the basement right here, stairs, tree farm, or charcoal farm. So, yeah, this would be perfect location. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I will catch you next episode. Bye-bye.